Hi guys, and welcome back to our next video. And now here we are again focused on password cracking, but this time we're gonna go over some online password attack cracking using Hydra. So to set up an environment, you can follow my steps, you can set up different environment, you can try with different services, but now we're focused on secure shell or SSH service running in port 22. So here I have Windows machine running two virtual machines. One of them is my B-box right here, where we're going to set up SSH service, and we have the Kali Linux on another virtual machine. So let's get into password cracking, online password cracking, what's the point and how to implement such an attack. Okay, so here on my B-box machine, let's first open a terminal and see my IP address. So I have config. Okay, so I have my IP address of 1.105. Now let's get back to my Kali machine and see if the SSH service is running. So first things first, let's go over the simple nmap. So nmap 192.168.1105 without parameters to see all the default services, and we have the SSH running up. So the next thing we have to do is we need to create a user. So I'm gonna get root. So book is the default password, and now I need to basically type the command user at and now specify the username. So in that case it will be user. Nice. And then pass wd user, and now I'm gonna specify the password user again. So user, and we have pass wd user again successfully. So I can clear that now, and I can go to my Kali machine and try to secure shell as a legitimate user. So SSH user 192.168.1105. Let's wait a little bit. If everything's okay, I should be prompted with the password. Yes, type user, and we are inside. So I have config, print directory, and so on. So exit that, clear, and now let's since we know the SSH is working, now it's time to basically try to crack the password. So the first thing we have to do is to basically enumerate users, because we in real engagement we will not know what the users are there, since we are doing white box testing. But now I'm taking a example of real engagement. I'm gonna shoot up MSF console Metasploit to use a module for basically scanning secure shell users, because I do not know nothing about the machine. I know the secure shell, and now I will try to break it. Okay, so here the MSF console is loading, and yeah, now I have to search for SSH, and now I have all different exploit and auxiliaries for a secure shell. And now let's try and find secure shell, enumerate users, enum network, SSH enum users. Yeah, there it is. So we're gonna copy that, we're gonna use that. Now show options, and now we need to specify air hosts. The port is the default one, threads, yeah, and the username or user file. So this one I think is required. Let's just try without them. So you set air host 192.168.1105. If we go exploit, it's most likely going to fail, since we did not specify user or user list. So exploit, and it failed. Please populate username or user file. So this should be yes. Okay, so we can now go there, open your terminal, see desktop, and let's say kate user.txt, users.txt, and let's just input some regular users. We can of course use tools like crow to basically create word list. You can download word list from GitHub, from online, with the most popular users out there. But for testing purpose, to see how things are working, I'm gonna try to add myself some of them. So admin, root, ASDSD, user, Linda. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, so I now save the file and it's saved under desktop, so exit. Yeah, we have the file right here. So here we need to specify set user file to be root, desktop, and users.txt. And now upon going for export, it should start prompting every single user from that word list. So before that happens, I want to explain that you see it's trying every single user out there. Yeah, the admin will not found, root is found. Come on. ASD is not found. User is found, the one that we're trying to brute force in, and the user named is not found. Okay, so any word list contains of different words or a combination of symbols, but they should be structured one per row. Because if I type something like that, it's gonna most likely break the program, or I'm not gonna get the result I want. Any passphrase or user phrase is one per row. So close that, discard the changes, and now we get the report of all available users with our user list. There could be more, but based on that user list, Metasploit was able to find the root and the user one. Okay, so for now I'm gonna exit the Metasploit, and we've enumerated that the user is available. So I'm gonna clear that, and now let's type Hydra. We see we have the options for login, pass, file, and so on, and here is some example usage of that tool right here. So in order to use Hydra, I'm gonna need another word list, so with passwords, of course. So here let's just try to basically create a new one. So let's try Kate passwords.txt, and now here I'm gonna, of course, again input manually. Of course, you can download from online, you can create using different softwares, but now for testing purpose, I'm doing that manually. So admin, root, bug, jara, ASD, QW, user, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now let's say 989877, and now 0000. I think that's enough for testing purpose. Okay, so save the file. It's again, I think, in desktop. No, it's not. So I need to move password to desktop. Nice. And now let's go Hydra. L, you see, is for login. That means that we're specifying one and only one user. We can just go user, or we can use capital L for the user file. But now we're focused on the user, since I'm going to go for user with the small l and type user. So that's the username. Therefore, for the password is quite the same. For small p, I need to specify custom password, but for capital P, I can specify password file, in that case root, desktop, password.txt. And now I need to specify the services. This is the most easy and understandable example. So I need to specify the service, so SSH 192.168.1.105, and just click enter. I can go with T4 for more threads and faster time, but let's see if that's gonna do the work. We have to wait a little bit. Yeah, it found it. So of course the user found. Okay, so let's just try Hydra with user and pass list file. So we can try Hydra capital L, root, desktop, users.txt, and just try it out with T4 option, T4, and let's see what can happen. Now it's going to try any combination for any users, and let's see what can we get. So it's going to take a while. That's why we're putting T4 for more threads, better time, 66 login tries. We have 70 per task, and so we have to wait a little bit. That's the point of brute forcing attacks, we have to wait. So we have found the root password here, it's root bug, so now we have root login to a secure shell, and I guess I'm going to find the user one as well, since it's trying any single password. with any single user. So basically it's getting the first user, is trying all the passwords, it's getting the second user, is trying all the passwords, and the third and the fourth and so on. And imagine how time consuming it should be for trying, like for 5 users, trying any password with a huge word list. Imagine how time consuming it would be. So it found the passwords of root and user, and more than enough, and we are ready to go. Yeah, okay. So guys, this is how you can use Hydra. Of course, there are multiple services then you can use that too. We can use for FTP, for SMTP, for web, for so on. And when we're going to use Hydra with post methods, we need to specify different parameters. There are plenty enough videos for that, so and an article, so feel free, go read, be curious and so on. I really appreciate you guys for watching. I hope this was interesting for you, and stay tuned guys. Thank you for watching.